Let's see what group we're involved with here. The same group as Thorzane, and I'm going to look at that really quick. Thorzane versus Hope is the match after this one, guys. This is what we're waiting for, right? We're waiting for this match to finish, and then we're straight into Thorzane versus Hope. That's what's happening. All right. I'm looking for the group listing, so I know what we're dealing with here. Currently, the series is tied 1-1. I've been fortunate enough to jump into game number 3 as I look on Wikipedia for DreamHack info. Stage 2. So right now in this group, Sting is 4-0-2-0. Sting is on. And this is actually a really important match because the loser is pretty much out. The loser of this match. Lucky already lost to Thorzane. Hope hasn't played Thorzane yet. Thorzane is currently 1-1. So if Hope wins this, he'll be 1-1. And the winner of Hope Thorzane will advance to the next round. So we might, if Hope wins this, honestly, if Lucky wins this too. So either player can win this. But things might get crazy. Okay, let's take a look. Top left-hand location, I present to you the red Zerg player, Lucky. Lucky is Korean. Plays for FXO. 21 years old. Very good Zerg player. And his opponent in the bottom right-hand location is Hope from Team Mouse. Now, Hope is a Swedish player. Doesn't have too many results. Not a lot of people have heard of him. Possibly. Only has a few online tournament successes. His Wikipedia is very bare indeed. But if he can win the next 2 matches versus Lucky and versus Thorzane, he might be on to the next round, and anything can happen. Hope must win this game, though. Let's see what happens. So, opening up with fast hatch. Actually, a faster pool here. So Lucky went for the 15 hatch, followed by the pool. Getting a gas earlier than his opponent, though. I think. Yeah, getting his gas earlier than his opponent. Hope going for the earlier pool, like a 14, but getting the gas a little bit later. So every part of this, Lucky is probably going to be ahead as far as he's going to get his tech faster. He has his hatchery down faster as well. His pool is a little later. So he's sacrificing the timing of his pool. But, okay, so one thing is his opponent will have a faster queen. So a faster inject, which means a faster round of drones. Inject, 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 inject. Boom. He's going to wall over to the natural. Make another queen here. It's fine. Lucky's going to have speed faster. The map is Belshire Vestige. The map is Belshire Vestige. Where's my webcam? It's bothering me. Oh well. Won't worry about it now. ZVZ Belshire Vestige Baneling Nest on the way here for Lucky. So what are we looking out for in this game? What are we looking out for? What we're going to look out for is the production, right? Drone count is going to be the most important thing at this point in the game. Are they ever going to peel away into... Wow, still no speed. Getting a Baneling Nest before speed. That's a bit strange. And Lucky's going to see this. Or is he? No. Okay, now getting speed. So this means Hope is not going to be aggressive at all, right? Because his speed is going to be so much faster, he can't pass the map. He can't cross the map. So he's getting the Baneling Nest so he can make defensive Banelings just to be safe, and he's getting the speed later. So he's playing very defensively here. Now, if Lucky had been able to spot that spawning pool, he hasn't. He could have seen that it wasn't researching, and he could have known. What did he see Baneling Nest? He saw the Baneling Nest though, and he saw how much gas was mined. Because if you see 100 gas is mined and you subtract 25 and you see the Baneling Nest is down, that means speed hasn't started yet, right? So Lucky could know his opponent's defensive intentions. Ooh, I love this play. It's something I do a lot. I'll just send my first 4 lings across the map and try to hide them where my opponent's overlords aren't and build Banelings there. And Lucky making a lot of speedlings. 2 Spine Crawlers on the way here for Hope. He has 2 Banelings here right now. A lot of lings coming forward here from Lucky. Needs to split them up. Oh, going to sprint straight into the main base. That's going to be very annoying indeed. Hope is going to have to peel away some music. Deal with that great detonation with the Banelings there. 2 more Banelings trying to jaunt over on into the main base. Lings trying to track down some drones. Still slow lings here from Hope. Behind this, Hope, 16 lings. We got drones from Lucky. That Baneling is hunting for drones. Oh, great detonation there. Now he's going to try to kill the rest of these drones here. Lucky with a great offensive, but similarly timed layers, and Lucky was able to see the layer timing of his opponent. So that scouting intel is really important. Now Hope saw the gases at the natural of his opponent. Didn't see the layer, but he doesn't really need to, as long as he sees these gases. Next thing is going to be the Spire, or the third, sorry. Spire probably, but the next thing is going to be a third. When are they going to get their thirds? It's a very even game at this point, honestly. Oh! Nice micro there. Nice micro there. Okay, Hope coming in here, but there's 4 defensive banelings here from Lucky. So this shouldn't do much at all. Both these players identify that making drones. They're both realizing that they're both just like, they're transitioning. Like all these Ling Baneling wars are fun, but they know it's not going to have any lasting impact, so they're just having some 12 more Lings and a Spine Crawler. So he sees all these units, so he's freaking out a little bit. Layers are done. Where are the Spires? There's a Spire from Lucky. Spire from Hope is on the way. Look at that, looking for it with the Ling. Click on it. Click on it. Nope, no clicking. No clicking. Okay. So gas count is going to be the next important thing, and the third. What timing of the third? Okay, third is down for Lucky. Hope is sending a drone out. There's a pesky Ling here. Oh, there's nothing going to support that drone. This is actually a pretty big deal. That was a huge Baneling shot in the middle, by the way. Hope just lost a lot of Lings to a Baneling. And that was a pretty random Baneling, too. And this drone is going to make himself into a gas. So that was Lucky getting a lot of good trades in this game so far. We can see that in the resources lost represented. 1756 to 1425. And the third is faster here for Lucky. Baneling trying to get some damage done. Lucky with some great micro here. A lot more Lings coming forward here. One Ling trying to be peeled away at a time to deal with that Baneling, but Lucky's micro is too good at this point in time. 2 Lings just poking away at those Banelings. Oh, you gotta send the rest of your Lings to protect those Banelings. Again, the elephant in the room right now is the presence of the Spire, right? Sure, all these Lings, Baneling stuff is happening, but the Spires are important. Wow, interesting. So +1 armor started immediately here from Hope. Whereas Lucky making 9 mutas, not working on an upgrade, so that means that he's not really looking to invest a lot into mutas unless he gets that upgrade, which means he's going to want to transition soon. So like, at any moment, a Roach Warren perhaps, or an Evo Chamber, right? From Lucky, that is. Okay, he is getting +1 armor, so that means he is going to stick to Spire. But it's a little bit later than his opponent. Both these players are going to realize that they're going mutas. Now, it's going to be a lot of Ling Baneling control is going to be really important here, as far as denying your opponent's third base. Now, when do these guys start adding on upgrades to their Lings is a pretty interesting question. When do they add on Evo Chambers? Because a lot of players love just spending all their gas on mutas, never getting those upgrades. But the upgrades do help for the melee and the carapace. Wow, nice struck kills. The upgrades do help because that means obviously you can kill drones faster, you can counter and kill your opponent's hatcheries faster. It does add up, and the Ling Baneling wars will be in your favor, right? Assuming you micro decently. But both these guys investing all the resources in nothing but mutas right now. Some Lings, obviously, because mutas is gas. You use your excess minerals on Lings and Queens, potentially, or static defense. Now, getting these gases immediately is very important. Only 3 drones here at this one. I'll look at the income really quick. Uh-oh. Lucky feeling lucky. Trying to go for the mutas. Hope realizing he doesn't have Hope and is going to back up. At the same time, Hope sending those Lings into this third base. Great counterattack. But at the same time, Lings from Lucky coming over. It's 17 to 14 the muta count in favor of Lucky. So Lucky has a slight advantage. Are there any defensive Spine Crawlers? Spore Crawlers. The Spore Crawler needs to finish. It's so important. Oh, Lucky is going to target on the drones and not going to target down the Spore. If he targeted on the Spore, I think he could have taken on these mutas. Of course, it depends when the next drones come out. But great job targeting the gas, honestly, because that's really important. The gas income is so important. You're going to be floating minerals no matter what when you're going for mutas. And you spend your, like, even 4 drones, I guess, just to make sure. Just to make sure. So all your gas spent on mutas, and you use the excess minerals, again, on, you know, Lings, extra expansions, drones, etc. Like, will we ever see a Infestation Pit? Will we ever see a Hydra Dome? Any transitions? Not looking like it so far. Just mutas versus just mutas. Got to keep looking at the each stat. 22 to 18. In favor of Lucky. Got some Lings swinging around the right-hand side. Might make their way there into the third. Oh. Great defensive position there by Lucky. And Lucky also taking on a couple mutas for free there. Hope it's not working out well for Hope. All the Lings getting taken down there. I think there was a Ling or two there from Hope, or from Lucky inside Hope's main base, being annoying. Look at this. Oh, he's gonna turn around and try to engage half of those mutas. Now, +2 armor on the way for Hope. Instead of going for the flyer attacks. Oh, gotta be careful. Got the Queen helping buffer from below, and of course the Muta reinforcements, and a transfuse onto a Muta. Great move there. We got some Lings countering into this third base. That's so important to keep that alive. The Muta's going to be attacking again. Units tab is 23-12. Lucky has this. Look at all these Mutas. This might be the end very soon, folks. Trying to get a transfuse on one of the Mutas. Trying to draw the Mutas into the score crawler, but Lings and Mutas might be too powerful here from Lucky. Upgrades don't matter at this point.